Greetings, YouTube. I found the Steve Zissou hat. Recently, Rick Perry did a blatantly, offensively homophobic ad called Strong, coming out and out and showing the world how much deep intolerance and bigotry he has for his fellow Americans who just happen to not be heterosexual. It was disgusting. I haven't spoken about it up till now because I was just, there was no way I could put a good spin on it, and it was just so distressing that I didn't want to discuss it. On the bright side, it's received over 700,000 dislikes, which is, I believe, a record for YouTube. And every like just distresses me. Tellingly, they turned the comment section off. Apparently, Mr. Perry doesn't want to actually hear from his fellow Americans about their views on his particular ad campaign. I find that fascinating. I wonder why he doesn't want to hear from us. Is he concerned that maybe people might not take this ad well? I'm not sure. But another YouTube channel has done a survey of a number of teenagers about this ad. They showed the ad to the teenagers, filmed their reactions, and then interviewed them afterwards. Now these are teenagers. Their political awareness isn't as high as many people might like, but remember, how many of us had what you would call a great deal of political awareness when we were teens? I know I didn't. Heck, when George Bush Sr. Came to speak at my school and I saw him in person, I thought he sounded pretty sensible. Little did I know that eventually he was going to help someone try to destroy America. I didn't become what you would consider a liberal progressive for many years. I started out as pretty much of a conservative with a very limited view of the world. As I improved my knowledge base, I began to realize that it's a morally and ethically and politically empty stance to take, and the only logical political platform to follow would be one of liberal progression. Of course, it would probably be really nice if we had some liberal progressive politicians. But I'm going to link to the video that shows the teens reacting to Perry's video, and it's astounding to listen to that video, because you're going to actually hear it, and then you can look at the reactions that these teenagers had. And I was actually pleasantly surprised that the number of them actually seemed to be aware of the political situation in America on any level. And one of them had a very insightful comment to say about politicians in general. I thought it was quite good and entertaining. So I'm now going to pass you on to the link, and I would suggest you go take a look at this particular video. And I'm also linking to the a thread concerning this topic where a number of people have had some rather intelligent things to say, and I thought you might want to look at that as well. But Mr. Perry has shown the world that he is an abominable human being, but a human being. And I really and profoundly hope that his political career ends very shortly.